Welcome back. There's something strange happening in the entertainment world right now. A shift that doesn't start with movies, music, or performances, but with public perception. Before we continue, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon so you don't miss any updates. Also, I'd love your support in helping me reach my first milestone of 1,000 subscribers. It would mean a lot. Thank you so much for your help and encouragement. All right, now let's get back to our topic. For years, Billie Eilish was seen as untouchable, a once-in-a-generation artist who could release almost anything and dominate charts, headlines, and award shows at the same time. She wasn't just a pop star, she was a cultural force. But in today's climate, even the biggest stars can find themselves caught in storms they didn't fully anticipate, storms driven not by critics, but by the audience itself. And when that happens, the consequences don't always arrive loudly. Sometimes they arrive quietly through canceled appearances, awkward silence from brands, and opportunities that suddenly disappear. Most people think controversies explode instantly. In reality, they spread like falling dominoes. First comes the viral moment, then the online debates, then reaction videos, opinion pieces, and endless commentary. But the real impact begins when corporations start paying attention. Studios, networks, and sponsors monitor public sentiment constantly. They don't wait for certainty, they react to risk. Because for them, controversy equals unpredictability, and unpredictability threatens revenue. Events like the Oscars aren't just celebrations of film, they're live global broadcasts watched by millions, meaning anything unexpected can overshadow months of planning. The Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences has one priority above all else: keep the show under control. That's why every presenter, performer, and segment is carefully vetted. Producers analyze past statements, recent headlines, and audience reactions before confirming appearances. Not because they dislike artists, but because live television has zero room for damage control. The ceremony, airing on ABC, depends on advertisers who invest millions for a smooth broadcast. Even a few minutes of controversy can dominate news cycles the next day. There's another layer to this story. Award shows aren't as powerful as they once were. Viewership has been declining for years as audiences move towards streaming platforms, social media clips, and independent creators. Even bringing in respected hosts like Conan O'Brien, known for focusing on humor rather than politics, doesn't guarantee ratings anymore. For younger viewers especially, viral online moments matter more than formal ceremonies, so producers are walking a tightrope. They need headlines to attract viewers, but not the wrong kind of headlines. In Hollywood, reputation isn't just personal, it's financial. Brands invest in artists they believe audiences will embrace, not debate. If a celebrity becomes polarizing, companies start calculating, will this partnership boost sales or spark boycotts? That's why distancing doesn't always come with official announcements. It happens quietly. Emails stop, invitations fade, projects move forward without you. From the outside, nothing looks unusual. Inside the industry, everything has changed. Another reason this situation is unique is because Billie Eilish doesn't operate alone. Her creative partner and brother, Finneas O'Connell, has been part of her success from the beginning. Their collaboration is one of the most famous sibling partnerships in modern music. So when controversy affects one, it affects both. Producers booking performances or appearances aren't just inviting a singer, they're inviting a duo with a shared public image. That doubles the risk in the eyes of cautious organizers. When backlash grows, celebrities often turn to interviews to explain their side. But interviews today aren't neutral spaces. Shows hosted by personalities like Howard Stern thrive on raw, unpredictable conversations. Platforms such as SiriusXM know that controversy attracts listeners. Late-night hosts, including Jimmy Kimmel and Stephen Colbert, can influence public perception depending on tone, supportive, critical, or comedic. One interview can reset the narrative or intensify it. Online discussions create an illusion. A trending topic can make it seem like everyone is furious or everyone is supportive, when in reality, most fans are simply watching quietly. Some continue streaming music without engaging in debates. Others step away silently without announcing it. This silent majority is impossible to measure in real time, which makes industry reactions even more cautious, because the loudest voices online don't always represent the largest audience. What we're witnessing right now isn't just a single controversy, it's a larger shift, a transformation in how fame, influence, and public image function in the modern world. In the past, artists could rely on record sales, radio airplay, and traditional media coverage to define their careers. The metrics were clear: chart positions, ticket sales, awards. Reputation grew slowly, and mistakes could often be managed behind the scenes. Today, it's completely different. Every statement, every social media post, every public appearance instantly becomes part of a massive narrative shaped not by a few critics, but by millions of people watching simultaneously. A single misstep can be recorded, shared, and dissected across time zones in minutes. The audience doesn't just consume content, they comment, react, create memes, and amplify stories at a speed no one could have imagined a decade ago. Talent still matters. Exceptional music, acting, or performance can carry a career far, but perception moves faster. Viral moments, public reactions, and online trends can overshadow even the most celebrated achievements. In this landscape, an artist's ability to navigate public sentiment is almost as important as their creative output. Here's the reality: careers rarely collapse overnight, but they can shift in unexpected ways. Some artists find ways to reinvent themselves, taking lessons from controversy and emerging with a stronger connection to their audience. They adapt, pivot, and manage the narrative to regain trust or create a fresh identity. Others lean fully into the controversy, appealing to a new demographic that thrives on bold statements and polarizing behavior. This path can build a devoted, if divided, audience, but it comes with long-term risks and unpredictability. And then, there are those who quietly step back from the spotlight. For some, the pressure, scrutiny, and constant evaluation by millions of viewers make the career path unsustainable, at least temporarily. Right now, it's impossible to know which direction this story will take. The one thing that is certain is that modern entertainment is no longer a passive environment. The audience isn't just observing, they are actively shaping outcomes. Likes, streams, retweets, and viral clips have real consequences. Careers are now as much about engagement and perception as they are about skill and output. So the real question isn't just what happened, it's what happens next. In an era where fame can rise and fall at the speed of a trending hashtag, every move an artist makes becomes part of a larger story. Every decision to speak, stay silent, apologize, or double down is weighed under the scrutiny of millions. This isn't just entertainment. It's a live case study in culture, media, and human behavior where public opinion can literally redirect careers overnight. And one thing is certain: this story is far from over. The next chapter could redefine not only the artist involved, but the very rules of modern celebrity itself. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.